We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
This is skied into short left center. Soto comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. windup and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Eaton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Taken, strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Popped him up. McNeil in foul ground. 2 down. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Here now is Juan Soto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Mm, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Ground ball left side. Bluffed by Lowry. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
First things first, here's a throw over. So now to the plate, Eric Thames, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Pause, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fair. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
That is 6. The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Cabrera is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Kendrick is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The third baseman.
And now for Washington as Drupal Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Rene Rivera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he rips it on the ground to second. Kendrick's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting ninth.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up to bat next the pitcher Noah Syndergaard. First pitch of the at-bat. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
The Nationals are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd on the ball club in that department. 1 away now in the Washington 3rd. And into bat is Trey Turner. Thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. The pitch on 2-1. Throw to first, but he dives back safely. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
full count still. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit hard back up the middle, and a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Eaton is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Juan Soto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. In now, Eric Thames. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
It looked like he might just walk out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now back, second baseman, Howard.
And he'll step off and try again. Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground for Cano at second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 4-0 Washington. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner gloves it, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto. Quick move here to step off and look the runner back. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
On the ground to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first. And it's another double play. Their second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Mets go down quickly. They trail here 4-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here comes the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Eaton has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. He'll come home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. 3 left for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Popped him up. Suzuki shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Barehanded, not in time. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Runner at first here, one man out. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Digging in as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Gesellman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Robert Gesellman.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Softly hit toward the hole. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. Throw behind him to second.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets nothing. Now plate Rene Rivera will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So now to the plate, Jed Lowry. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the bat, the pitcher, Robert
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for New York, number 2, Dominic Smith.
And he'll step off. Lays off 1-0. 309 is the average entering play. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Brad Trump.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. After it is Cespedes. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Adam Eaton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Count even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric Thames.
Ready once again, Eric Thames. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped up near second base. Lowry has a play, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 6 and the Mets nothing. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Now this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now he'll step off. The 1-0. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Ready now, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Alonso.
Stepping up to the plate, Pete Alonso. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Standing in, Howie Kendrick 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Here it is. 3-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he can't get there, and the hit parade continues. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So digging in now as Drupal Cabrera. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Suzuki.
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Ready for another chance? Victor Robles. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Justin Wilson.
First offering on its way.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Alonso is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Nationals 6 and the Mets nothing. Cespedes striding in next. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Brandon Nimmo is on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit to first. Right to him. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. throws continue. The inning is over. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at.
Yeah, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken there by Lowry, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trey Turner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Jake Marisnick is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Ahmed Rosario is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
To the plate now, Adam Eaton, as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Juan Soto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. The 2-0 on the way. It is taken, strike 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Juan Soto goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Two, here it is. Big swing by Thames and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 3-run home run down the line and right, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lowry calls for it, and the inning is over. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It is now 9-0. Sean Doolittle enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
digging in once again, Rene Rivera starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Michael Taylor is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field. Number
Starlin Castro is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Carter Heboom is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 8, Carter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is on 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Wilson Ramos will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Ramos.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Splitter, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient. even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can